Hey guys, so I'm going to do something a little different today because when I was sitting at my desk this afternoon, God spoke to me so clearly and I decided to write the message down. And I'm going to read it to you because I want to make sure that I give it to you exactly the way he gave it to me. He said, some of us is staying in the valley longer than what we should because we can't stop comparing our valley to someone else's mountaintop. There is no mountain that is exactly alike. Each of them have their own rocks, height, and width. Each of us will go through the valley, and all of us have a mountaintop. It's time you take your glasses of defeat off and put on your victory glasses so you can reach your mountaintop. I want to elaborate real quick. Maybe you just lost a loved one. Maybe your car just got repossessed. Your house is being foreclosed on. You're going through a divorce. Your kid ain't doing what you want them to do. And you're angry and you're mad. But your neighbor over here, your classmate over here, your cousin over here winning. They about to buy a house. They about to get married. They about to have some children. Their finances is where they wanted to be. And you are too busy turning your nose up to them instead of clapping for them because you're wondering, Lord, why am I here and why are they there? You heard what I said earlier. God said that each of us will go through the valley and each of us have a mountaintop. So right now you're being privy to their mountaintop. You don't know what they went through in the valley in order to get to the mountaintop. So you ain't been overlooked. You ain't being forgotten about. He ain't punishing you. You ain't somebody that's you the only one going through the valley. It's a part of the process. Trust the process. Have a little bit more faith. Pray a little harder. Be willing to clap for somebody else that's already at their mountaintop. Listen, stop comparing your life to somebody else's life. Stop comparing your valley to somebody else's mountaintop. Your valley is going to look completely different from her valley. Your mountaintop is going to look completely different from his mountaintop. Instead of you getting frustrated, instead of you getting mad, instead of you turning your nose up, clap and be happy for the next person. Because maybe you ain't reached your mountaintop yet because he ain't done molding it. He ain't done adding rocks to it so it can get a little higher. He ain't done adding more mold to it so it can get a little wider. You hear what I'm saying? Listen, it's something unique for you. There's abundance ahead, but you can't get there if you continue while you in this valley to be angry and mad and doubtful. Instead, I'm going to need you to pray. I'm going to need you to have a little bit more faith. And I'm going to need you to understand that as you're in that valley, you ain't alone. He's with you. Call on him. Depend on him. He will get you through that valley so you can reach your mountaintop. Until next time, Inspired by Shell.